Satanism affects me, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like, when I'm bad, then people say, oh, look, this is proof Satanism is bad. And then when I'm good, people are like, oh, this is proof Satanism works.
Right. Right. And that's a burden.
It's a responsibility.
Right. People in general, like, they have small minds, and they'll just.
It's not a burden. It's a blessing. I'm happy. I'm happy to be born, Stan.
Yeah.
You said small minds. You looked at me. You almost laughed.
Yeah.
No, like small minds. Like, I grew up as a non-believer with my grandfather, and it's just I can't get along.
Apparently,
with
so did Stanton.
People. I can't get along with Christians and Catholics. It's just something I can't do. I would never be able to date somebody that believed in God and worshipped Him. It's just I can't.
Hannah, we talked about that.
Yeah,
I went on a date with a
yes.
Christian, and my mom wasn't mad. I was not that he was a struggling actor, that he lived in a living room, they had a shitty car. She was like, whatever. And then when I told her he was a Christian, she's like, Jesus, you cannot be with a Christian. You don't believe in fairy tales, Nikki. Remember?
Yeah.
Like, what are you thinking going out with a Christian? And she's like, gee, this isn't going anywhere. If he tries to convert, you're going to be out the door. I'm like, Mom, no. And well, of course it did. And he was like, I'm like, I don't walk with Christ. Well, I do, but he's my drug dealer.
Right.
Well, his name is Jesus, and he's my drug dealer.
I walk with him
The only Jesus I hang out with is my, gets me the good shit.
Exactly. And Hannah, go ahead.
Okay, something I really want to ask you because I'm really close to my grandfather. What's your most cherished memory with your grandfather?
Oh, wow, I've got a lot. My grandfather was great around me. He was a big kid in a lot of ways, so when I was little, it was like the first chance for him to sort of identify with having a male heir, a male offspring, whether or not, still being that I didn't have a father in the picture, Anton took over the role as my father figure when I was a kid, and I mean, he was, it was a lot of fun. He would take me, to places in our house that basically no one was allowed, and show me things and talk to me about stuff privately that I could tell that he was talking with me about, and just with me about, and I could also sense and still do sense sort of envy from different people in my family for how Anton kind of like took me more seriously, I think, than when I was a little kid than he took, raising his daughters, I don't think, I got the feeling like, the distinct feeling, that both my mother and her sister, when I was little, looked at me with kind of resentment because Anton was very, outspoken about how much he enjoyed me when I was a kid. So we had a lot of good times.
Did Anton like Grease?
Grease is not the word.
I
It
don't.
is not. What the fuck is wrong? They go to the sky for fuck's sake in the car at the end. Like, it doesn't make fucking sense. We come together. I'm like, I would dress like her now. I'm not gonna lie.
She died at the beginning. It's all a dream. Anyway.
That's not true. Someone actually, I tweeted, and someone said that your grandfather was a preschool teacher in the Bay Area for a while.
I can't imagine that being true.
I know. I could
I think that maybe there was, like back in the '60s, people used to joke with my grandparents and say, "Oh, Peter," or it's Mary and Paul. Where's Peter? Because of Peter.
Were there
Paul,
other little
Mary.
kids around, or you were the only little kid around?
I was the only little kid around.
Right.
Well, except for my mother, who was 14.
Right. Yeah. And that's something we got. That's something we got to get into next time. Where does the time go? I told you. We got.
Have me back.
I definitely want. Yeah. Like I said, our first meeting wasn't the greatest. You turned out to be a cool guy. Definitely want to have you back. I know Hannah does.
Sharon and I always say second impressions are what matter the most.
Well,
actually, first impressions people put on a front.
Well, I gotta be honest. She made a great first impression.
Yes,
but,
she has that tendency.
But tell us what you got going on and how people can get a hold of you.
Okay, my website's Baphomet X, Baphomet like the goat, BAPHOMET, X, X like Malcolm X, or X marks the spot.
Right.
.com, and pretty much everything I do is from there and to there, and I'll be putting out ads and stuff, and I've got this show happening on August 11th on Melrose.
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna check it out.
Yeah, please do. Anybody that wants to come out, tickets are available. They're cheap for what it is. I think $25 to see a really cool vintage copy of Satanis on 16mm, and also some other cool film footage of Anton. Plus, rumor has it that my grandfather may actually materialize.
Well, Hannah's there. Now, if you get a hold of that Christopher Lee Sammy Davis Jr. movie, I'm definitely there.
I've got a copy. I'll burn it for you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. And Nikki, how do people get a hold of you? What you got going on? Any new shows coming up? You did a show on Friday the 13th.
Do I have
How
the
creepy.
the veterans? I'm doing a veteran show in Whittier at the Hilton on the 17th of July. I'm in the Baltimore Comedy Festival. I'm heading to
was
New
gonna
Orleans
say
for some shows.
Congratulations on both of those things.
Yeah, it's fun. And then I have the All Hail Miss Wantz
Right.
on Twitter. You know, I answer everything. I'm a fucking Twitter maniac.
Congratulations on the Baltimore Comedy Festival.
It's fun. It'll be fun.
And-
And that's home. I'm from Baltimore, so Baltimore, come on, fun.
And where are you playing in New Orleans?
I have to look. I have 3 shows. I have one at the House of Blues, and I have
Wow, that's
2
great.
more at Red. I'll have to look. But you know,
Okay.
and there'll be when it's closer because I'm going to be in Baltimore from the 1st to the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing shows every night.
Great.
So I don't know, but I'm going to post on my Twitter, and then I have a show at the Cellar Door in Frederick on the 30th of August.
Right.
And then I'm doing Baltimore, and then I have like 3 shows in New Orleans.
Great.
But I'll post them when I a little closer.
All hail Miss Wantz.
All ALLHAILMSWANTZ, and that's my real name.
We got that.
That's my real name, Nikki Wantz.
You
I
pulled
know.
out your ID.
I had to show my
ID
ID
last time, yeah.
And your new BFF Hannah.
I am Hail Hannah Box 666.
I know,
on
that's
Instagram. That's BAKK.
Or Nikki Wants You on Instagram.
Yeah.
My podcast that I haven't begun is called The Church of Stanton. And the other day I was on Craigslist and some guy was trying to donate a player piano that was broken, and it turned out he's some kind of early YouTube celebrity. Get this, his name is Scary Dave or something like that, and he had the Church of Dave.
Oh.
I know that guy.
You know
I've
that
heard of
guy?
that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dr. B on all social media. Everybody have a wonderfully creepy and satanic week. Bye.
At least, I'll look at this.
Church of Dave, I remember that guy.
Church, I remember Church of Dave.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say Scary Perry.
I just met that guy the other day.
Yeah. No,
I just gave him a plug. That's cool.
Yeah.
He could use it.
Yeah, his days are. Yeah. Well, that's fun.
Thanks for having it. Are we allowed to leave?
If we can get a picture. Oh,
Yeah.
please. You do what you want. If we can get a picture
Of
real
course.
quick.
Maybe do you do it in this room or in this next room?
Oh.